Hello grade 8, so this is Miss Wong again. I'm here to help us walk through our assignment for this week. So we're going to be talking about the eye function versus the camera, so it's really a focus on the human eye and how all the different parts work together in order to allow you to see. And so there's a video explanation right below. This is probably where you clicked on the video again. And then the learning intention. So your job this week is to learn the purpose of the eye. And then things that we're expecting you to do is to label a diagram of the eye and explain both the structure and the function. So think back to when we did the cells, how you had to do the model of the cell and then to do a structure and function table. And then the other thing is to explain how a camera is analogous to the structure and function of an eye. Can you compare the parts of the camera to the parts of an eyeball? And then things that you need to do. So level 1, everybody has to do your level 1 activity. And this week we only have a level 2, not a level 3. And I think the level 2 is quite doable, so I would suggest everybody give it a try for your level 2 activity. And your learn task is to go through this video right here and then read the article information in this link. There's also our Google Slides. So if you go to the Google Sites, you can access our slides over here. And if you really want, you can access the textbook questions over here. Next thing is our eye dissection. So normally if we were in class, this would be the dissection that you get to do. It's something that's super fun in grade 8. So we're going to have our special guest, Mr. Mills, demonstrate how to do it instead. While it's playing, keep your notebook handy to make observations. Or if you want to print out an observation table and do it as well, it's linked in the classroom. Or you can just copy it down on a sheet of paper and then make your observations as you go. Don't be afraid to hit pause and go back to parts of the video as needed. And then level 1, your required activity that you must do this week is to draw an eye and then label the structures and describe the functions of the different parts. Submit a picture of your drawing onto Google Classroom and then log on to Flipgrid and film an explanation of your drawing. So you can use this over here. If you click it, you'll see there's a link and then you can access this interactive eye label diagram. There's 2 other practices that we want you to do. So here is a quick eye anatomy. You'll need to use this password over here in order to access this anatomy quiz. So we are going to give you a quiz on Thursday. So make sure you're prepared, make sure you complete this practice quiz as well as this Who Am I assignment. So you just have to read through and then see if you can match up the different parts. This tapetum lucidum, you might have to check your notes for if you check the Google Sites. And then practice level 2, you're going to compare the eye to the camera. You can go to the textbook or research other web pages, or if you click here, there's a link to a video as well. There's a worksheet that's posted onto the classroom, so just hit file, make a copy, and hand it in with your assignment. Once again, I think this task is quite doable for most people, so I would encourage you to give it a try. And then lastly, things that you need to do this week, make sure you hand in a picture of your eye drawing, and then you also film your Flipgrid response to demonstrate your knowledge of the eye. This week is super important. It kind of applies what we've learned about lenses to how our eye actually functions. And then on Thursday, we'll be posting a Google Forms quiz, so make sure you've done those 2 practice things we talked about, and then go ahead and complete your Google Forms quiz after you've done all the learning and the assignment. If you need more help, we're always available in that parking lot form, and if you just email us, write us comments on the assignment, we're always happy to help. So I hope you have fun this week learning about the eyeball, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.